guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our Mauler account. I want to do a couple summons for Crescio before it actually resets. You can see, guys, we're already sitting at 120,000 diamonds. But overall, guys, the faction accounts have really focused on one specific faction. You can see we have Crescio pretty well built out here. We want to add a couple more stars with the desired hero summons. And this is how I've actually been building the account. Incredibly easy. You can see that we have, I believe, everybody at a plus 30 signature item. We have a considerable amount of those already at the plus 60 engraving. Brutus is at 35,100. So we actually already have his engraving, I believe, max up to 100 or close. We're at 90. So there we go, guys. We will max him out at 100 for the engraving. Now, I do not recommend doing this, honestly, for the heroes. It is so super expensive, but he is the only awakened hero that we have for the Mauler faction at this point. With that being said, guys, we do have 647 time emblems. So when we got the original version of Brutus long ago, we have been saving all of the time emblems. So when we do get a new awakened Mauler, we'll actually have the ability to summon him up. And then we also do have the resources to build him out, including the red chest, which is exactly what we wanted to do. Now the stones, I'm going to use the stones because, again, the probability of getting a new awakened hero is pretty low, but I'm hoping that we can get possibly a copy of Anasta, which it looks like we got Orthos in there. We got Salakai, we got Namisu, we got Taili, also got a couple other heroes. We got Oku, we got Sonya. But those stones we're going to use. The awakened stones I'm going to save. I'm going to save the superb elite stones because that could be possibly be one of the new awakened heroes that we get when we get them for the Mauler faction. So hopping over to the temple, we're going to continue to build these out, guys. And again, most of them are at the point where we're building out a bunch of other factions based on kind of what we get. And the reason for that is continuing progression within the towers. Making a lot of progression in the towers, guys, does require all of the off factions. So I'm not exclusively building out the Maulers on here. The Maulers are the only ones we're building out on a high level, but the rest of the heroes, as you see going through the faction, majority of them are at Ascended, guys. We have gotten to the point where we've been playing this game long enough that a lot of the newer heroes are getting built just through the wish list that we have actually seen in the past. So we have a lot of common scrolls, we have a lot of companion points. I'm again going to save both of those because those give us the opportunity to get that awakened hero. The faction scrolls, I'll go ahead and use the faction scrolls. Not really worried about those because, of course, as of today, guys, they cannot pull the awakened heroes. Maybe someday Lilith will actually wisen up and add this in there to get these awakened heroes within the faction scrolls. I think it would be absolutely phenomenal. But again, I wanted to hop in here. I want to do these 6 summons for Crescio. We only have a week left, and I don't want to miss him. We only do also have a couple more days, and he will be out of the ship, the heroic ship. And that's 3 copies just like that, guys. Back-to-back copies of him. So we got 3 more in here to pull. I know we have a lot of diamonds, but these go quick, guys. We have 2 more copies left. Again, we're going to be able to add quite a few stars on there. Getting free loot out of the ship. That is really what we wanted to do, guys. And same with the Poke Coins. I'm going to save the Poke Coins because we have, what, 1 more here. I'm going to save my Poke Coins. When this resets, we can finish out Crescio. When this resets, we can almost finish out Anasta. I think we can finish out Anasta as well. Means, again, that we'll have a lot more copies in here. Poke Coins, we're just going to save. I'm going to sit on the Poke Coins. Reason being, again, with that new awakened hero, want to make sure we have the ability to actually pull multiple copies of him. When he comes up, there's Thisu, there's 3 copies of Crescio. Again, we're going to be 1 shy from getting that scroll, unfortunately. But definitely getting him built out. Again, free loot. Guys, when you build out the newer heroes because of that heroic ship, we do get free loot. And then, of course, we did pull the 1 extra copy of Brutus. So if we build up another copy, we can actually swap it for the new awakened Mauler we're going to be getting soon. Out of that build. So the Oaken we've been saving again. We have 100,000 Poke Coins in here, just banking them. We also have cards. Again, Brutus is already at the 9 of 9. We have Rem and Amelia in all the formations, as well as, look, dimensional. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every one of this is dimensional, guys, because when we look at the actual heroes themselves, Building them out, we have them built. Looking at our Mauler faction, I believe we have everybody. We have a Laro in there. That is it. So we need 3 pieces for a Laro, and everybody in that Mauler faction will have that 9 of 9 furniture. Now, in addition, guys, we've been building out the beast grounds. We've already gotten to the beast resonance 6. Very, very important to get the beast resonance up. Now, we do have the slumber seal, which came up a while ago. I just never got a copy of him. Pick up 1 copy of him, guys, especially again if you're doing that beast resonance, because you can instantly level them up just like that. Do you know how much this would have cost in bait to actually get those copies of the seal? But instead we get him completely for free, which I love. I like the beast resonance, guys. I love how they change this. Seal, of course, the most powerful pet that we have seen so far with AFK Arena. The pet can actually do a couple billion damage, which is just absolutely kind of broken. So I'm going to drop out Savage, or I'm going to keep Savage Souffle in there. The reason being, remember, once we get to the beast resonance up to that 6, then looking in here, guys, our next level is taking them to 9. So we have right here, Savage Souffle is a little bit higher, already at 7. We want to take these up to 9, guys, which means we're going to have to burn through some of our baits. There is a copy of the owl. I know the baits do take quite a bit to get some copies, guys. I mean, we're going through a lot. There's a second copy of our owl. And the owl I like. The winged lion works incredibly well. The seal works incredibly well. So who you build out first, in my opinion, it can have a small difference, but not huge game changing. And again, it takes so long to build these out, because remember the sub levels, or like the sub levels we have with these are the places that you actually get the big difference, the 12, the 18s, and then of course the 9 and the 15s. So again, building them out, to me, it doesn't make an absolute game-changing difference on who you're building out or when you're building them out. You just want to build them out resonating level by resonating level. That is the way that I build them, guys. The moth we have, or who are we summoning? It wasn't the moth, it was the winged lion. I think the winged lion we got another copy of, which is right there. We have 1 of 3. We need 1 more for the Savage Souffle, which will take Savage Souffle to 8. Then, of course, a couple more to get up to that 9, guys. Just continuing the progression. Absolutely just pushing it in there, guys. Keeping this pretty much maxed out. I think I have to build up the warrior tree a little bit more in here. The goal of the elder tree is getting these to 107. 107 is actually the place where you quit getting these substats. In here, we have dodge in here. But you quit getting the substats at 107. Most players will build them up to that 107 and then actually just continue the progression from that 107 point to really build them up. And guys, you can see the Mauler Tower is just stacked. Absolutely love it over here. It's really cool to play the faction accounts. I know a lot of you guys have built the faction accounts as well, but Crescio needs 1 more star. We need 2 more stars on Anasta. So in 7 days, when we do get the reset, that means we're going to be able to go ahead and finish out the rest of the faction. Now, the advanced ship, like we said a little bit earlier, the seal is going to give us some free bait, which again, free stuff, guys. And then Crescio is in here. We get a tear stone right there. We get some very nice, that is awesome to get these emblems of might. We also do get a little bit of twisted essence out of here, and then we do get a stone. Now again, 5 more days. We have 7 days on the reset, so we are going to be 1 short. This is ultimately what you want to get. This custom furniture scroll, guys, that is a free piece that you can get. That actually drops it into the Oaken, so you can use that for building out these heroes. So all right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.